The power of doing that is unmatched. And on Monday, you're all going to be able to do it. So keep your eyes peeled for that. The accountability. Channel is coming soon, and you have heard it here first, so you can start to work on your plans for next week, crystallize them, and let's fucking do it. So with that being said, if there are any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will finish as I am. As you know, I have 5 deliverables that I need to go and deliver. So I need to get back to work. Take a quick look at the charts here. Bitcoin is boring, low volatility, clinging on to dear life with this trend line. Not enough weakness yet for me. No real signs of strength. Just a market to not do much in. If you want to know why the stock market went up and crypto didn't, check out today's daily levels, where I break down a little bit of options knowledge from the TradFi boomer markets. So looking at the chart, the market here is anything up or down a lot. Lido up 4%, just bouncing. Oh, I do have actually, I'm potentially going to take a short on Lido. Reason being, it depends on a weekly chart. So first thing I will say, oh, what the fuck happened there? I'm not in a short on Lido, and I don't plan to take one. Certainly not if it looks like this. What I want to see on Lido is a weak reaction here. So I have an alert saying short to $1. So you can tell this is a high time frame trade because the dollar's all the way down there. If Lido is going to go back down to there, then on a line chart, you see this? If we close the week anywhere around here or lower, this is forming a high, a low, a higher low, a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, potentially another lower high, and I would not short it there. So anyone who thinks they can short at 230, be my guest, but you'll get wrecked. What I would do personally is if the weekly closes in a bearish fashion there, let me just go to this chart actually. You can see it. Pretty much that, right? If it closes there, comes down, right? I would be looking to get short somewhere along here with the expectation that it goes back to $1. But we're a long way away from that. Because when you look at it from a different perspective, as you all should, you should consider bullish and bearish scenarios. We've swept out all the price action since the 9th of January. Swept out all that liquidity and we're bouncing. Lido could easily go back up to $3 and spend more time up in this end of the range. So I have zero interest in shorting it at these levels, but it is one that I'm keeping an eye on. AGIX is up, but just because it was down so bad. It's just looks like a, standard complacency bounce. Could go all the way up to 41 cents, 40 cents. Probably will have a little bit more to go. And across the market, there are a few pumps. It all seems kind of random at the moment. We're going into the weekend. This is Friday. Probably see some alt action on the weekend randomly as things start to blow off steam. You can see some of them already front running that. But yeah, market doesn't super interest me. Still busy with the real world upgrades. Next week though, I'll be diving back in trading mode. One day, can you tell us how you plan your breaks during the day? Very much the same. So I plan everything. I put everything at the end of a reward. Sorry, at the end of a task. Every reward at the end of a task. One of the things I do every day is I do 10,000 steps. Because it's actually really good for body composition. It's also good to be active. And for anyone who has... I've got a bunch of old injuries from training and from sports and from the gym, etc. And they affect me particularly if I sit all day, right? Lower back, hamstring, shit like that. And what I found is that before I actually consciously did 10k steps a day, I would get that pain because some days I could sit for 8 or 10 hours and not leave my chair. But when I know that for the last 60 days, I've done on average at least 10 steps a day every day, I don't want to break that streak. So that's a powerful habit. So I get up in the morning, I go for a walk. I do a bunch of work, I'll go for another walk. I'll walk to the gym and walk back. I'll just incorporate more walking into my day. And I've found that I have zero pains when I'm sitting at the desk. Just by doing a total of about 60, 70 minutes of walking in total throughout the day. It's really good. Highly recommended. So that's one of the things. I plan my breaks around that. So I plan my breaks around when can I go for a walk. I plan my first break after, so I have to get up, respond to every message in the real world that I have seen overnight, do my morning GMs, of course. Absolutely GM every morning. Never forget a GM. I have to check in with everyone, make sure everything's okay. And then I must record my daily levels. I must do my trading analysis for myself, which is incorporated with the daily levels. Set up all the things I need to set up, alerts, etc. Get daily levels uploading. And then as daily levels is uploading, I go and have my first coffee. So that's what I put at the end of that. And that's a little break. I take about 10, 15 minutes, have a coffee, read something, whatever. But I put that at the end of my most important first tasks in the morning. And then I go on with my day. Depending on if I'm trading, I'll focus it around trading. If I'm doing recording, I'll say, okay, I need to record X amount of lessons. Then I get to go for a walk, or I get to go to the gym, and I'll walk to the gym. I get to walk into town, go for a coffee, go for food, whatever. Put little rewards here and there. And of course, then if I have plans in the evening, if I want to go out, meet friends, go on a date, whatever, I can plan that. The main thing, if you actually just think about your life, if you think of your actions, this might sound basic, but most people don't do it. Most people are blindly led by their emotions and they're dopamine chasing monkeys. If you think of everything that you get temporary pleasure from and just remove that until you have done something worthy of earning it, you will not know yourself. You will literally conquer the world. It's impossible for you not to conquer the world if you do this. Whatever that means to you, whatever conquering means to you, you will fucking do it. Because trust me, once you do this, you'll realize, shit, I can literally do anything. And I actually have way more time than I thought. The simplest thing you all should do is cut out social media. To the point where you should delete Instagram, delete TikTok, delete YouTube. Just don't use them. Right? You don't need YouTube app to stream these. And, very exciting news, you soon won't see these on YouTube at all. They shouldn't be on YouTube. I don't like them being on YouTube. It's just a means to an end. The only apps that I use are very, very, very occasionally Twitter. To check them out, I'll check maybe once a day. And Telegram, which I can't even account Telegram as social media because I use it for work, for messaging. And I have archived or deleted anything that isn't work related. Please do this for a day. I should put this in the lessons somewhere. I will find room for it. Please do a complete, strict dopamine fast for one day. That is where you have nothing. right? No phone. And when I say no phone, you have to plan this. You have to tell whoever you need to tell, family or loved ones, that you're not going to be contactable the next day, so that you don't have that stress in your head and you don't find an excuse to check your phone. So you say, I'm going to be offline. If you need me, fucking send me a carrier pigeon. And what you do is, before you go to sleep, you put your phone on airplane mode and you put it in a drawer and you fucking leave it there. You wake up the next morning and you just wake up whenever you wake up. You don't need a bullshit alarm. I haven't used an alarm in years.